What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm back to talk about the Star Jammers, and we're gonna talk about our the Duck and Havok, because these guys are coming up soon, next Wednesday, and you have to decide if you're gonna quad for these guys or not. Now, we are going to make a little bit of a conspiracy theory, because we recently had a video of marvelstrikeforce.com. And in that video, they talked about Professor X, and from what the general manager of Marvel Strike Force said, it feels or it sounds like Professor X was delayed a little bit. Now, this might be true, this might not be true, maybe the video was recorded in the past and that's why it sounds a little bit strange. But we have Lilandra being able to be unlocked on Wednesday, together with our Duck if you decide to spend power cores, and after you have Havok. And we don't know for sure how much of Lilandra is gonna matter for Professor X, right? Because they are giving Lilandra at 70 All-Stars for free right away. But at least in my opinion, I don't think it makes sense for Professor X to be released now, because we have Null being released this month, right? Having Null and Professor X being released at the same time, I'm not sure, but I think it would be terrible for the game. You want to have these spikes of dopamine every now and then, not one back after the other, right? So at least in my opinion, I would hold back a little bit, but we'll see. Now, in terms of these characters, our Duck and Havok, both of them are important, but our Duck is more important, because it's going to provide the speed bar on spawn that will make this team to be relevant. And it will also stop the enemy speed bar to activate before this team, the Star Jammers, take a turn. So is this going to be similar to Joaquin? If you guys have been playing with Joaquin, probably not if you didn't core for him. But it's going to be something like that, right? Until your team takes a turn, your enemies cannot get speed bar, which is going to be a nightmare with teams like if you're using Shadow King or Kaori or anything like that. Those guys are going to be done. So our Duck, in my opinion, is the character you should core for, because as a 4-piece, you can start making some cool stuff with this team, while with Havok, don't get me wrong, Havok has a strong kit for sure, but I think you don't have to core for him, or at least you should definitely core for Howard the Duck first. The goal is to core for both, right? But at least for Howard the Duck, I think it's more important than this guy. Because otherwise, you're gonna have Lilandra by herself with Rocket and Groot, and the 3-piece cannot do much. So keep that in mind. Okay. Is this something that really matters? I'm not sure. I heard that they're doing some changes to Cosmic Crucible in the near future. We don't know for sure. But unlocking this team is pretty much going to say where you're going to end up in terms of the Crucible season rewards that are happening in 2 weeks. Yes, in 2 weeks the season is already ending, which is very surprising. So having this team unlocked early on might be the difference between getting 2 more Dark Diamonds or 5,000 extra gold, because the rewards from Cosmic Crucible are that ridiculous when it comes to the leaderboards, right? So if you are someone very behind, it might make a bigger difference. I don't think so, but you're gonna be able to climb a lot faster. And if you don't have this team, bro, you're gonna get slapped like no other, or you're gonna face a team that you cannot overcome, because these guys are going to require a lot of counters, or your defense is gonna get destroyed if you don't have them. So it's gonna be a big deal. Now, today, we added the footage from the envoys on the test server, and remember that on the test server, characters can only have certain amount of yellow stars and red stars. They cannot have diamonds, and usually they do not have the extra bonus from the duarktikhq. Some people might not even know what the duarktikhq is, but yeah, and from what we have seen from this team, you can one-shot it by sacrificing like strong characters, so keep that in mind. And on offense, they have to be at certain sizes to be relevant. So keep that in mind. In my opinion, if you're going to unlock this team, you are better off using them on defense if you have them at a small size, because if they're at small size, you probably still can't beat those Odin teams, and you are probably better off using your Phoenix Force team. There are some strong Phoenix Force teams on defense. We can talk about that in the future, maybe, I'm not sure, but that's also interesting as well. But yeah, I think right now, if you're going to decide to unlock this team, just put them on defense with like Dormammu or whatever character, Black Knight, just to make more problems to your enemies. Now, other benefit of unlocking these characters early, Howard the Duck and Havok, is that you have these missions on the website. You have this campaign. When you unlock Howard the Duck, you're going to have access to this campaign, which is not available right now. And you're going to be able to get more Mcron crystals. And that means you can get additional stars for Lilandra a lot faster. Each of the missions, so the first chapter, it has only one node where you can get more. But then, depending on how many yellow stars you have, if it's 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, you're going to be able to get even more Mcron crystals. So the total is over 20,000. And that means you can get your Lilandra to 7 stars a lot faster. Speaking of Lilandra at 7 stars, you also have this web milestone going on right now, mission of the Magistrix, where you can get red stars for Lilandra, and you can also get diamonds for Lilandra. This is the same as the diamonds for Erish. It's all based on the battle passes, and yeah, you have to buy the battle passes. You also get diamonds for Rocket and Groot, which these characters right now are pretty solid. The diamonds will definitely be beneficial for them. Groot might surprise a lot of people. Groot is probably one of the best characters right now. He's super annoying. We'll talk about that in the future. But having a 3 diamonds Groot and Rocket will be important for sure. Once again, based on the invoice footage on the test server, on their hands, not on other people's hands, on their hands, they are not very good in Alliance Wars, and it cost me Crucible. Yeah, they are strong, but not invincible, not like Illuminati level, so keep that in mind when you decide if you're gonna go for these diamonds or not. How much this is going to set you back? In my opinion, based on assumption, they are going to set you back $100. These diamonds for Rocket, Groot, and Lilandra are going to set you back $100. This is because you'll have to buy the strike passes and battle passes. And the strike passes you have to buy like $20 extra. This is all extra. So yeah, you see both of them are $20, but then you have the extra. So you have $20 extra, $30 extra. And that means that, well, you have 50 with one set of Battle Pass and Strike Pass, and then you have another 50 of another set of Battle Pass and Strike Pass. Because these Battle Passes are going to provide you with these brush, and that's it. Like 10 million gold nowadays, it's like worth $10, let's say that. So yeah, you are spending the $20, but in my opinion, you are only getting $10 back. You also get some Crimson Gear and guaranteed experience, but most people that are buying this stuff, probably they are already at level 105. If you are not, this allows you to catch up faster, but it's not gonna help you like super great or super crazy. I'm not sure, like the value here is really hard to justify. Usually the Strike Pass is the worst when it comes into bonuses, when you buy the Premium Plus, and the one that we'll have next week for this one, we don't know yet, right? Right now, we don't have any kind of bonuses. We have these orbs for the Patriot, so that's not super cool. But yeah, this will let you to get those diamonds for Lilandra, which is going to make the summon that she has, the summon for Gladiator, is going to be a lot stronger, right? So yeah, it's just one of those things. You have to decide for yourself it's going to be worth the money or not. Last thing we want to mention is that, I'm going to be honest, the last time we had milestones like this, it was for Erish, and the red stars or diamonds for Aries are still not available. Aries is not a dark promotion credit, is a normal character. These 2 diamonds that I got was from a similar event like we have right now for Lilandra, and since then we had like a leaderboard event for it, and we didn't get anything else. So this means that if you don't use this opportunity to get the diamonds for Lilandra, the next opportunity might take 6 months or longer than that. Aries has been around for a while, and since then we didn't have an opportunity to get these extra diamonds. Once again, this is going to set you back around $100 extra, and you can justify kind of 40 or 50 of those dollars with those gold, extra gold orb, 10 million gold or so, but I'm not really sure if it covers everything. We have to wait and see for the battle pass, but yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone knows exactly what's going on and make their decision to see if it's going to be worth it or not. So once again, as a recap really quick, if you core for Hour the Duck, and you should core for Hour the Duck, this team is going to give you massive advantage for these last 2 weeks of Cosmic Crucible. Unlocking Hour the Duck and Havoc with power cores will also allow you to get Lilandra at 7 yellow stars, 7 red stars a lot faster, because you can get M-Cron crystals from the campaigns. And finally, if you want to get diamonds for Lilandra, and these diamonds might not be available for 6 months up to 1 year, you have to buy those battle passes that are around $100. You can easily justify 50 of those dollars, but the other 50, I'm not really sure if you can. So once again, it's up to you to decide. But that's all the information that we have for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.